Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Memorial Hall on the campus of the University of North Georgia. Time for Nighthawk basketball here on the Nighthawk Sports Network alongside Lee Glenn, Craig Corbin. Glad you've joined us for game number one of our Peach Belt Conference doubleheader tonight. In the women's contest, a battle between two of the top teams in the conference. 13-3 overall, both UNG and Clayton State, both 5-2 in conference play. And Lee, it doesn't matter what year it is, you match up Clayton State, North Georgia, it will be a good ball game.
Yeah, identical records and actually identical spots in their process of the first half of the season here. This is a pivotal game in the sense that east-west positioning, although we're well more than a month away from conference tournament time. We're 5 weeks away. It is becoming time to where you're really trying to massage where you're going to land in the West. And this is one of those games that it's an intra-division game or in our side. It's going to be really pivotal to today's winner towards getting a head up on staying in line with Columbus State atop the West standings.
The Lakers come in on the heels of 4 consecutive wins, most recently an overtime victory over Flagler, 70-62 on the 16th of the month. They've got momentum, and after a 2-2 start in conference play, they have been in fine form.
Yeah, their 2 losses, Craig, come at the hands of probably 2 of the toughest gigs in the Peach Belt. At Lander, who is the East Side's best team by far, who we actually own a victory over here in Memorial. So that's going to help later on down the road. But Pembroke has lost at Lander and lost at Pembroke, which is a hard road trip for anybody in the league, as we found out just Monday night, having to play at that place all the way out in eastern North Carolina against a very good and athletic team. And I think that it needs to be noted that we're on the tail end of a tough road swing. 4 of our last 5, ever since the new year has come, January 1st, the calendar turn, 4 of our last 5 have been on the road, and those have been 2 loaded up in the bus, go for 4 days, play 2 games, then come back road trip. So it's really good to be back in Memorial. We've had to do the 2 longest ones in terms of mileage as well. Flagler, or St. Augustine, Savannah, and then Florence, Pembroke. So, we've got bus miles on us, and so it's great to be back into Memorial, and we need to have a short memory in terms of a loss at Pembroke. It's time to find a way to just have a short memory and play the possession that's directly in front of us.
Without question. One of the names that you will hear a lot tonight when we reference Clayton State and the Lakers, Tiara Johnson, number 10, redshirt senior from Edison, New Jersey, and a transfer from Florida State College at Jacksonville. Tiara leading the Lakers, 18 points per contest, has 44 assists to lead the team on the year. Is their second leading shooter at 51% from the floor, plays more minutes than anybody at 33. Without question, as she goes, so go the Lakers.
Yeah, and the Lakers have always been, it's a program, it's one of those deals where you know what you're going to get from them regardless of the personnel that you allude to. You know you're going to get pressured. You know you're going to see an extended defense. Let's even change the tone here, the narrative, and reflect it over to like the series record. There was a time from 2006, let's say, through 2013, a stretch of about 7 years where Clayton State won them all. Not only against North Georgia, but won a ton of games, including a national championship in 2010. So you're talking about a team that likes to play fast, that has had our number up until that point. It's kind of evened out a little bit. It's 4, and they of the last 6, they've only won 4 of. We've got a kink in their armor, so to speak. But I think North Georgia finding a way to play against Clayton State and handle their pressure has kind of been a work in progress over the last 6, 8, 10 years because their style has lasted. Coach Burson's style, has been here as well and not fought. She's changed how she plays but the way Clayton State plays is unique. It's like playing Georgia Tech in the triple option, you know, and so you've got to be prepared to play fast. And there was a stretch where Clayton State really had our number, but, you know, that has since changed.
Would you agree that knowing coming in that you're going to face full court pressure, you're going to face a pressure defense all night long, that this year's team, this year's Nighthawks are better suited to handle that pressure, at least with what they have shown at times thus far in the season?
I wouldn't disagree with that. I would think that the verdict is still out a little bit because we don't really necessarily have a natural point guard. Maddie Hetzel will be on point tonight. She's more of a kind of flex combo guard. Julie McKee, who doesn't have a history of being a point guard, will get time on the ball tonight as well. Jordan Livesay will also play point, so it's not a natural point. And so I think that there's a confidence that goes with breaking pressure, that you have to say, hey, look, I'm going to dribble around you, I'm going to pass fake, but it's not going to bother me. And those three girls don't have a ton of experience other than the Clayton State games of past to be able to work on that. But I think that the tables can be flipped as well. I think that just like we could be worried about playing against their extended pressure, they could be worried about playing against our length and our ability to grind out possessions. So I think that I'm sure Coach Burson has been a little bit less of let's worry about how to beat what they do and force them to worry about beating what we do.
When you talk about the length of the Nighthawks, you obviously start that conversation without question. The All-American Kelsey Hutchins leading the team in scoring at 18 points per contest, the leading free throw shooter at 83%. And then you toss in Amber Schedule, the play of Mackenzie Dara, and the young lady that has really, in my mind, come to the forefront, Dina Blankenship, nearly at double-digit scoring, leading shooter on the team at 52%, a heady player, knows the game and how to approach each opponent.
Every one of those 5 players that you just mentioned has had the propensity to play well and has shown just flashes of great, confident play. When was the last time you remember all 5 of them doing at the same time?
Well, without question, finding the open teammate.
Correct. You know, so it's going to be a matter of Jordan's played well. She's missed a few shots. Kelsey kind of always plays well. She deals with the physicality of it. Deanna's kind of come on into her own when she makes the chip shots and gets those extra possessions for us. She becomes a factor. But in my opinion, it's been like late December since the last time it feels like all 5 of those players were just in absolute sync. Yeah. And so, but that is the ebb and flow of a basketball season. You don't go 26 games with your foot on the gas the entire time. There are times where it feels like one of your wheels is off the track. And so I think it's just a matter of time before North Georgia gets 5, 6, 7 players back to a really invested form of basketball. But to your point, Craig, having talented players that are out there doing it and not just kind of a broken wheel out there that you're trying to hide. You've got 5 girls that can do it at any time. It's just a matter of meshing their roles together at the same time.
And knowing that you're going to face an aggressive defense all night long, the ability to go deep on the bench should serve Coach Burson well tonight.
Absolutely. It's going to be, I think that on the dry erase board against a team that likes to extend pressure, you want to create foul trouble. You want to have them reach and go for steal passes in the air. You want to dribble through that and create foul trouble on them and use, as you allude to, your bench to your benefit.
Should be a great matchup tonight. So glad that you've joined us for coverage of Peach Belt Conference action here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. We are moments away from the starting lineups and the opening tip. We will step away. When we come back, it will be the Nighthawks and the Lakers right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Irresistible King's Hawaiian bread.
Enough.
Yeah, I'm over it.
We shouldn't need commercials to tell you we're powerful.
No thanks.
Genders don't play sports. Athletes do.
Why do they call it a home-style breakfast?
I tell you what, I was in Steak and Shake in 1934 having a home-style breakfast. I told the cook, this is the same style breakfast that my mama makes at home. The cook turned around, and it was my mama. She said, that's the idea, dummy. Now get back here and watch these dishes.
A mother's love has no equal.
Huh?
Start your day with a delicious home-style breakfast, only at Steak and Shake.
And back we are here courtside, Bill Inslee Court, Memorial Hall, the UNG campus in beautiful Dahlonega, Georgia. Game number 1 of our doubleheader featuring the Nighthawks of UNG and the Lakers of Clayton State. Time now for the starting lineups. The Lakers under head coach Kalina Coleman, 13-3 overall, 5-2 in Peach Belt play. Will start Jamicha Banks, number 1. Junior from Phoenix City, Alabama. Number 4, Dejan Denard, senior from Tampa. Tiara Johnson, we talked about her a moment ago. Number 10, the senior from Edison, New Jersey. Braylon Rackley. Number 11, a junior from St. Louis, Missouri. And number 25, Ashley Cunningham, a redshirt senior from Douglasville, Georgia. Now for the Nighthawks, under the direction of head coach Buffy Burson. Number 1, Maddie Hetzel, a freshman from Flowery Branch. Number 3, number 12, Dina Blankenship, junior from Canton, Georgia. Number 12, Kelsey Hutchins. Number 14, the senior from Lawrenceville, Georgia. Number 20, Amber Skidgel, sophomore from Bethlehem, Georgia. Number 21, Jordan Livesay, senior from Woodstock and River Ridge High School. Should be a great matchup. Glad that you've joined us. This is a special night of recognition here. We Back Pat, Alzheimer's Awareness Purple Night. You saw in the warm-up, Nighthawks dressed in their purple T-shirts. And, of course, you look at the fact that this named after Pat Summitt, the great, one of the greatest coaches ever in the game of basketball.
And purple socks. And everybody in the stands is wearing purple. All donation proceeds tonight will be donated to the aforementioned Pat Summitt Foundation, an initiative of Coach Burson and the women's basketball team that is really cool, Craig, because not only are we doing it, but Clayton State's supporting it as well.
And the opening tip controlled by the Nighthawks. Maddie Hetzel with the ball, and we are underway. Quarter number 1, Skidgel, a quick 3. It's up, no good, and a rebound battle, and it will belong to North Georgia. Standing on the end line, number 11, Braylon Rackley. And so what looked to be a turnover will wind up staying with the Nighthawks. Inbound comes to Kelsey, gives to Amber at the top of the key, and away it goes to Blankenship. Dina picks up her dribble and away to Schedule. Around the horn, Jordan Livesay to Maddie Hetzel on the wing. Back it goes to Jordan. Shot clock at 15. Kelsey, high post. Hetzel open is Livesay for a three. It's good.
I was going to say, if you had asked me right before the game what are going to be pivotal kick points for this game, it's going to be an early three by either Jordan Livesay or Amber Schedule, and Amber got a clean one off too that almost went down, so that's a great start for North Georgia to be able to get your rhythm shooters onto the line early.
3-0 in favor of North Georgia. Quarter number one. We've played a minute. Lakers with their first possession of the evening. The drive and the shot no good from Rackley. And a rebound to Livesay, the leading rebounder on the team, but better than 7 boards per game. Schedule out front, away to Blankenship, and around they go to Livesay. Closely checked. Blankenship now, top of the key, drives the right side. Now all the way into the corner, stops, back out to Livesay. Jordan will give it right back to Dina. The drive, Blankenship in traffic. That shot partially altered, and it goes out of bounds and will stay with North Georgia.
I think an interesting point here is that Clayton has chosen to not only be physical with Kelsey Hutchins in the paint, but also totally front her. And it means that you have to provide backside support. So I think that when we put a shooter on the backside over there, we're going to be able to shoot that three as well after the skip pass.
Schedule has to throw it up at the buzzer, and it did not touch the rim, so a shot clock violation. Over it goes to Clayton State. We've really not seen anybody do that much.
What, shoot it over the backboard?
Well, no. That too, but that defensive
the total front. Yeah, it's
exactly.
always been just the knee in the back,
right.
Kind of root her out.
And a big knee in the back. That three to tie, and Rackley has knotted it at 3 apiece. And the aforementioned full court pressure, Nighthawks able to get it across with no worries.
Confidently navigating that. That's
sure
a great
did.
start as well.
You bet. Livesay, top of the key. Shot clock at 15. We've played just more than 2 minutes of the opening quarter. Skip pass goes to Kelsey. Had it blocked out of bounds. No, did not go out of bounds. Kelsey gets it back. Blankenship in traffic. Shot no good. Just short. Here come the Lakers on the move. Quickly, Tiara Johnson will drive. She'll shoot and score.
That's good basketball on our part. Just an unfortunate not to be able to finish the shot that we got around the rim. And then an athletic play on the other end by the Lakers.
And a whistle midcourt. That's going to be a foul on number 1. Jamicia Banks.
Great early whistle for North Georgia.
Yeah.
We will want that whistle all night long. That definitely plays to our benefit. Tweety Hawkins, she's been on just checked in. She's been on this roster for, it seems like, nearly a decade.
15 years.
Wow.
Seems like it.
See,
and the steal.
Here she is causing trouble.
Hawkins making the steal, getting the Snowbird basket, and a 7-0 run now by the Lakers of Clayton State. Hawkins, a transfer from USA, and another steal, and the Lakers draw contact and will be at the line shooting 2.
Tweety was in the game less than 2 seconds, steal, Snowbird layup. Now that pressure kind of is, when we are looking at a pass and then picking up our dribble, that's when we get in trouble. Need to make sure that we just stay active, and normally the press wants you to play fast. You can't be over deliberate trying to play slow. That's when you become tentative. So if you want to play fast, just play fast but smart.
Johnson with 1 of 2 at the line, and it's now an 8-0 run and an 8-3 lead for Clayton State. Schedule away to Blankenship. Dana bounce pass anticipated there by Ashley Cunningham. Tied up by Kelsey Hutchins, but it will go on the alternating possession to Clayton State.
They don't really have many true bigs out there, but just their quickness makes them seem like they're all just long and fast. North Georgia are already jumping in the 1-3-1 defense, which is a staple of ours later in games.
Baseline jumper, air ball from DeJean Denard. Battle inside for the loose ball. Schedule away with it to Jordan Livesay. Hetzel back to Schedule, and now Blankenship. Dina one dribbling away to Livesay on the wing. 6:15 to play, quarter number one, 8-3 in favor of Clayton State. Livesay to Schedule, the lob down low over the top to Kelsey Hutchins, and contact on the floor prior to the shot. That'll be against number 11, Breland Rackley, her first. That is the team's second, and a substitution. Raven Thomas will check in for Rackley. Lob over the top, tracked down at midcourt by Hutchins. Now Livesay gives it back to Kelsey and over to Schedule on the wing to Hetzel. Maddie, one dribble and back to Amber. Amber drives around a screen from Blankenship, launches a three. It is off the mark. Rebounded by Kelsey Hutchins. The shot is up, no good, and a rebound to Clayton State. Nearly going out of bounds a third time at this end of the court.
Can't be upset by that play there, although the shot didn't fall. That's a great extra effort by Kelsey right there. The thing with offensive rebounding is you got to chase 10 to get one, and so she needs to stay persistent with that ability to create extra possessions for us.
Just inside the arc, basket by Tiara Johnson, and it's 10-3. A 10-0 run by the Lakers following that three-point basket by Jordan Livesay to open the ball game. Hetzel will get it across with 1 second to spare. Now the skip pass to Schedule, steps in, bounce pass intended for Blankenship all the way to Maddie Hetzel. Back to Amber, top of the key for three. It's up, it is good.
Over the top pass, a skip pass that just beat one of the ball reversal positions. That's pivotal against an attacking team like that, is that they're always seemingly in rotation. So we got to throw over the top against that. Great job. 2 early threes by North Georgia, but we got to just be a little bit more confident in protection of the ball.
2 shots blocked inside, loose ball, and taken by Dina Blankenship. Nice defense that time by North Georgia. Blankenship brings it up herself, drives, dishes, corner three for Livesay. It's good, and it's a 1-point ball game.
Now we just need to be careful against relying too much on the Livesay. All of our shots have become from threes from our two. We got to continue just to be patient and attack.
Three is off the mark. Rebound battle goes out of bounds, and it will stay with Clayton State. Even though it's a 1-point ball game, doesn't it seem as though, as we see a couple of substitutions and a timeout on the floor, 4:10, we'll take it. I'll hold that thought. With 4:10 to play first quarter, it's the Lakers by 1 right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Have it. Everything in your hands, nothing in your way. A new and better way to manage and control all your money. You, exclusively by BB&T.
This is why we love sports. It's in the way they play, free from the pressures and all the money talk. Playing for simply the love of the game, where everyone has a shot at their definition of success on and off the field. This is what we love about sports, and what we can still love about college sports.
The Nighthawks have lived by the three here in the early going. It's a 1-point ball game after the 10-0 run by the Lakers. Jordan Livesay with a corner three to make it a 1-point ball game. This was the first of the ball game. By the way, we mentioned the substitutions. Julie McKee in the contest, as well as Mackenzie Dara, who was charged with that foul.
And also wearing a shoulder harness.
That looks like a pretty substantial, and a near steal by Julie McKee. That's a pretty substantial brace. McKee going to the floor, and it's a jump ball, and it should belong to North Georgia.
And that would actually credit Julie with a steal, because forcing the tie-up gives her that steal. And I had a feeling that this is the kind of game that Julie McKee could have a big impact in, just because of her athleticism to play through the press. So great job of making an impact there early in the game on the defensive side.
Her 21st steal of the season, which leads North Georgia. McKee to Blankenship, now schedule. Back to Julie. Lob intended for Dara, taken away. At the other end, the shot up and no good. Air ball from Tiara Johnson. The follow wouldn't go. Rebound schedule. The Nighthawks a chance to retake the lead. They trail by 1.
Credit Jordan Livesay there for forcing a jump shot in a 3-on-1 situation.
Livesay with another 3, and it's jumped in.
Love it, but we got to be able to find a way to score the 2s as well.
4 threes. Oh, and a block inside by Amber Schedule. 3:13 to go here, quarter number 1. Substitution checking out DeJean Denard, and replacing her in the lineup, Donovan Dyson, a sophomore from Columbus, Georgia, redshirt sophomore, transferred from East Georgia State College. That one from the foul line, good for Dyson, just in the ball game.
East Georgia State, can you name the city that it's in?
Ooh. I cannot.
I digress. I'm not allowed to ask questions that I'm not 100% sure of the answer on.
Before the night is over, we will have that information.
I don't think it's right, but I was going to guess Eastman, Georgia.
Oh, and a takeaway. The Lakers with another opportunity, and they retake the lead at 14-12.
Swainsboro, Georgia.
Okay.
Eastman's not far away.
There you go.
It doesn't count.
A suburb.
I don't think in eastern Georgia anything is a suburb.
Julie McKee with the ball. Nighthawks trail by 2. Blankenship away to Livesay. Shot clock at 10. Game clock at 2:12 here in quarter number 1. McKee goes baseline, the drive, and steps on the end line.
A little bit of a crowded possession there.
Yep.
Got to use the length of the floor here to play sideline to sideline against a kind of rotating defense. The more we corner ourselves into a quarter of the floor or a corner of the floor, it makes it easier for them to really apply their pressure. It's hard to get away from a hive of bees in a phone booth.
That's a good one. Hetzel and Hutchins back in. Also in for the Lakers, Monica Alexander from Richmond, Virginia, and a transfer from Cape Fear Community College. And a steal by Kelsey Hutchins. Nicely done, Kelsey. It's a 2-on-3. Now the give to Mackenzie Dara. Ball knocked away. Mackenzie had to put it on the floor before she could get the shot away, but drew contact from Raven Thomas.
Cape Fear Community College is in what city? It's probably a suburb of, but it's really in the greater Wilmington, North Carolina area.
Part of the lovely Outer Banks coastal region of the Tar Heel State.
Warm weather and sand.
Yep. Oh, the lob too much, but Kelsey able to come down with it in traffic. The shot is up and good.
That's a great effort there. She's got to just stay patient, knowing that she's going to have to work really hard to get hers.
14-all, baseline jumper, no good from Shakira Walker, just in the ball game. Hutchins goes to the floor, Hetzel the loose ball, one-on-one, the drive, the shot, it's up and good.
Good confident play by Maddie right there to take it at her in the one-on-one, but credit Kelsey Hutchins for creating that jump ball, almost jump ball situation that she forces out and keeps live. Great effort so far tonight from Kelsey.
The drive, the shot, what an effort by Monica Alexander with the tying basket. Kelsey came to play tonight.
Yeah, and it, you know, in early non-conference play, this stuff comes easy for her. Now she's really going to have to work, and it's good to see her not shy away from that.
Hutchins tries for her third 3 of the season, not to happen, and it stays 16-all. It's been tough shooting beyond the arc this year for Kelsey. The one Achilles heel in her game thus far on the year. Lakers with the ball. Cunningham drives, nearly walked. Back out to Dyson. Donovan shoots no good. Long rebound battle, and the Lakers try to throw it off of the Nighthawks to no avail.
That's a foul.
Contacted midcourt, and a near takedown by Monica Alexander.
It'll be clock attentive here.
Shot clock, or the game clock rather, 9.4 seconds remaining in quarter number one, tied at 16. What a battle between these two great Peach Belt Conference teams. 6-5. Hutchins nearly throws it away. It will stay with North Georgia. 3.7 seconds now with which to work. It'll be scheduled to inbound, triggering the play along the sideline, slaps the ball. Got to hurry, the lob down low. Hutchins has it blocked away, and that will do it for quarter number one, right where we started, all knotted up. We'll take a break, be back with quarter number two. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Defining moments. Championship dreams. Share the experience with your family and friends. The 2017 NCAA Division II Women's Basketball Championships, March 21st, 22nd, and 24th at Alumni Hall in Columbus, Ohio. Visit ncaa.com/tickets for your tickets today.
I coined my definition of success in 1934. My definition of success is peace of mind attained only through self-satisfaction in knowing you made the effort to do the best of which you're capable. It's like reputation and character. Reputation is what others perceive you to be. Character is what you are.
The UNG Campus Connection is your university bookstore. It's the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom, and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks Nest with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Campus Connection is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Quarter number one just underway. A couple of missed opportunities for the Lakers. Now the Nighthawks, their first possession of the second quarter. Schedule away to Hetzel. Maddie, one dribbling back to Amber. Amber closely checked by Donovan Dyson. Shot clock at 15. Now away it goes to Jordan Livesay with 10. 9. Away it goes Dara. McKenzie drives, has the ball knocked away, and it will stay with North Georgia, but only 5 seconds on the shot clock.
Again, going to need to be clock attentive here.
Inbound to be made by Hetzel. Bounce pass to Dara. Shoots and scores.
Good baseline outset execution.
Back on top are the Nighthawks, 18-16. First minute of the second quarter. Out front, Jamichia Banks. Back out front to Shakira Walker. Walker, one dribble, and will give way to Banks. Now a three is on the way, up and good.
Wow, that's a dead dribble three. Those are kind of rare. She had wasted her dribble, really didn't have anything to do when you were assuming a pass there, but just kind of rose up, shot that three.
Lakers by one. They don't shoot a lot of threes, or don't make a lot of threes, given their style of play. Livesay. Bounce pass down low. Hutchins turns. 10-footer is up. Good, and the foul on number 24, Shakira Walker.
That's a great big-time play there to be able to go away from her strength, which is to drop step to use the backboard to go back middle, and then to use a little floater, little soft feather jump shot over the front of the rim.
As a team, Clayton State only 23% from beyond the arc. Missed foul shot, rebound snared by Rackley. Lakers with the ball, trailing by one, 20-19. Denard drives, the shot well short. Rebound taken by Livesay. Jordan will bring it up against Dyson. Gets it across the half-court stripe, in between the circles. Now the pass on the wing to Hetzel. Maddie with a hand in her face, and an ear steal, contact, and a foul by Donovan Dyson.
Maddie's got to be careful there. Jordan did a good job of kind of getting her hip in the way of that steal attempt. We just got to play confident and not just it can't be station to station. Basketball is a game of flow, And the minute that we just start letting the game come to us, I think it will that'll bring confidence as well.
Hetzel away to Livesay. Inside 8 minutes to play, quarter number 2. Nighthawks by 1 with the ball. Mackenzie Dara away to Kelsey Hutchins at the foul line. Now open, Hetzel will drive, kick back out to Schedule with 8 to shoot. Now lobs down low and off the fingertips of the defender Cunningham, intended for Kelsey Hutchins with 5 to shoot.
Let's see if we still run the same baseline set here. Would be Mackenzie Dara shooting on the backside.
Schedule baseline jumper is no good. Dara got a hand on the ball, got the rebound, double teamed. Away it goes to Hutchins, down the lane. The shot blocked, but a foul on number 1, Banks, who slams the ball to the floor.
Great job by Mackenzie. The inbounds play could have gone to her, but she just kind of rooted her way into the, when a post player sees the ball go up into the air, what you want to do is get as quickly as you can to the opposite block, because that's where most offensive rebounds come to. And she did a great job of creating her space there and then using her 6 foot, 4 length to get that extra possession and then create the would-be assist had that ball gone down.
A couple of uncharacteristic misses at the line for Kelsey tonight. Leads the team in free throw shooting, better than 81%, 1 of 2 there, and that makes it a 2-point ball game, 21-19. Part of the reason Banks was upset after that last foul call, that was her second. She goes to the bench. And back in, Bernard. Johnson, the pass down low, knocked free. Hetzel will bring it up for the Nighthawks. 7:07 to go, quarter number 2 with a 2-point lead. Hetzel for 3, it's up, it's good!
I believe they're going to count it as a long 2, unfortunately, but another great confident play by the freshman.
Nicely done. Maddie Hetzel makes it a 4-point lead, the largest of the night for North Georgia. 3-pointer way off the mark. Rebound taken. Hutchins, lead pass for Hetzel. Maddie tracks it down. She shoots. Oh, contact, no whistle. Now there's a foul on the play as Blankenship soared in for the rebound.
That was going to be a tough finish for Maddie. Number 1, she was winded to have to run that down, but then trying to use her left hand on the opposite side of the rim. I was actually impressed that she was able to get it up there, but even more impressive was Deanna Blankenship's effort to chase the play and never give up on it.
You look at her stats, Deanna Blankenship's stats, and across the board as impressive a line as anybody on the team.
Well, I mean, it starts with effort, and the offensive rebounds, the steals, those things, the 9-10 points a game with 4 or 5 off free throws, a lot of that is credited to her effort, and that's where it all starts. And, I really love to watch her play. She's kind of morphed into her role, and then it's just going to be even more influential when she's able to kind of finish some of these short shots.
Take away by the Lakers on the inbound.
That's
contact.
Offensive.
Oh, my goodness.
That could have gone either way right there.
They're going to give it to Blankenship, her first. Clock stops, 6:34 to go, quarter number 2. And at the line, Tiara Johnson, only 43% at the line on the season. That's the only thing that is really subpar for her all season long. First one is good, second one is not, and that's why it's a 43% average from the line.
See, the thing is Clayton struggles when they have to go against a set defense. That's why they are a press and extend team. When they can kind of get going in the open floor and transition, that's when they can use their athleticism. But they're struggling against us in the half court, which leads to the fact that one of their inefficiencies that I'm sure they're trying to hide is their ability to make jump shots and or, to your point, Craig, free throw.
McKee with the ball, drives to the left elbow, now back around to the right side. Off balance, ball knocked free, and McKee gets it back. The lob intended for Hutchins, knocked away, scramble out of bounds, and a travel called. Oh my goodness.
We'll take it.
Basketball's being slammed to the floor of Memorial Hall, Bill Inslee Court, with amazing regularity.
One thing that we're not attentive to, Craig, is the active hands of Clayton. We're just throwing a lot of passes that we're connecting against less active teams are getting tipped and taken away. We're going to need to really pay attention to faking to make that extra pass.
Schedule tracks it down. They're going to call over and back. I'm not sure that it wasn't knocked away, but Perhaps that indication was that the ball went off of her foot. And it goes over to Clayton State. 23-20, 6:04 to go here in quarter number 2. With the ball, Tiara Johnson away now to Denard. Into the hands of Tweety Hawkins. Hawkins works against schedule. Into the key, now takes the 17-footer and hits it. 1-point ball game. 23-22. Nighthawks on top with the ball. McKee in between the circles. Now to Blankenship. Dina one dribble and away it goes to schedule. Down low. Hutchins has the ball stripped away as she goes up for the shot, and it will stay with North Georgia. Coming in for the Lakers, Monica Alexander, number 3, will check in for DeJean Denard. Lob comes in to Hutchins, away to Blankenship. Dina drives, turns, tries to get away the shot, and they're going to call a jump. A lot of contact, no foul. Inbounding along the baseline will be Julie McKee. Gets it in to Jordan Livesay with 5 to shoot. 4, 3, McKee. A high arcing 3 is good, and a foul inside.
And it looks like we might keep the ball as well.
Dina Blankenship was getting position inside, drew contact. And that is a foul on Braylon Rackley, and that's her second, and will send. This could be a 5-point possession.
And another point is that it puts us into the bonus in this quarter with over 5 minutes to play.
Blankenship at the line, you bet. (27-22), largest lead of the night, as Kelsey Hutchins gets a breather. Mackenzie Dara back in. One more coming now at the foul line for Dina Blankenship. 5:15 to go in the second. It's up and gets the roll.
Again, she sticks around and works on that after practice. I tell you what, there's a lot of pride goes in the product that Deanna Blankenship puts forth.
Time out of the floor. We'll take it as well. 5:15 to go in the second. The Nighthawks lead by 6 right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
They told me a bottle couldn't dream. That I would never become a superhero. But I learned how to fly. Just to come back in a new disguise and be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
There are over 480,000 college athletes. Only 2% would go pro. That means over 470,000 will not get a shoe contract. No autographs. No private jets. No fan clubs. No Hall of Fame inductions. Instead, they will walk away with something much more valuable.
Go. 28-22 in favor of North Georgia as play resumes. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network. Lakers have the ball, trailing by 6 as we approach the 5-minute mark of quarter number 2 alongside Lee Glenn. Craig Corbin here and the Nighthawk Sports team. Boy, that was a moved pivot foot by far. Long 3 as well as short. Rebound to schedule. And the Nighthawks have numbers. Hetzel drives. She shoots. Blocked out of bounds by Ashley Cunningham.
Great idea by Maddie. I fully endorse that one-on-one attack, especially when you're already in the bonus. Stay at them.
And a takeaway inside. Lakers have the ball, trailing 28-22. Number 22, Raven Thomas, gives way to Johnson. Back it goes around the horn. Alexander now to Tweety Hawkins. Hawkins in the key. Skips it over to Alexander. Long three, up, no good. Battle for the loose ball. Out of bounds, and it will stay with Clayton State.
Great job of staying in front that we did right there and forcing them to play over the top. But we must finish possessions because Clayton State pins their ears back and tries to create offensive rebounds each time down the floor.
Hawkins away to Cunningham. Lobs in the lane and fouled over the top by Blankenship. It was Raven Thomas. That's the second on Dina. And quickly substitutions. Dina will check out. Kelsey Hutchins back in. Amber Schedule gets a well-deserved breather as she is replaced by Jordan Livesay. Livesay and Schedule, I believe, are the only. Well, actually, Dina has also been a starter in every single game this year. Those three young ladies. And an offensive foul on number 3, Monica Alexander.
OOC. Out of control. Great job by Julie sticking her body in front of harm's way.
Alexander checks out. Go ahead.
Kind of things that are going to have to happen to pick up conference wins against good teams, especially teams that are on top of the West Division. Every one of these games is it's going to be a dogfight.
McKee gets it across the half-court stripe. Dribbles all the way to the baseline. Now she takes a 17-footer, bounces once, no good. Loose ball, scramble into the lane, and the Lakers come out of there with it. Hawkins away to Thomas. Now bringing it up, Johnson. Back in the hands of Raven Thomas. She drives, stops, she walked, no call. Finally, the whistle.
Man, they transitioned from the defensive end to the offensive end at an extreme pace. We got to be careful right there. We wanted that loose ball, and we kind of extended up and jammed afterwards. We can't do that. We got to retreat and set our defense because they'll struggle against our set defense.
Schedule across half court, zips it back to Hetzel. Maddie open for three instead. The pass away, the drive down low, ball out of bounds off the hands of Mackenzie Dara to Clayton State.
That was a great possession. We saw the double team coming, passed early out of it. We're aware of the trap. It's good execution. We just got to extend our hands and connect on these passes that have been easy to come by so far, but now these Laker hands get in the way of these transitions.
Going to be a foul on Hetzel, her second, as she defended Tiara Johnson's drive. – 28-22 remains the score. 3:10 to play here. The first one good as Julie McKee comes back in for Maddie. Got them both there. And it's a 4-point ball game. Full court press. McKee will bring it up herself, guarded by Johnson. Pass to Amber Schedule. Now Amber between the circles. Backdoor cut. Livesay tried to throw it up. The foul will go for Mackenzie Dara.
That was going to be a tough finish for Jordan. Right-handed opposite on the left side of the rim, but Mackenzie again did a great job of not giving up on these possessions. That's two where she's forced extra offense for the Nighthawks.
Basket there by Tiara Johnson makes it 30-26. 2.5 minutes to play until halftime. Julie McKee across half court. Calls out the play. Backdoor cut was not going to work. Intercepted by Ashley Cunningham. Johnson in traffic, stops. Back out front it goes. Denard, wing, three, no good by Dyson. And a rebound to Julie McKee. Amber Schedule thought about a three. Cunningham changed her mind. Baseline, Hutchins, 15-footer, no good. Rebound, Julie McKee. Oh, she was hammered, but made the shot anyway.
Offensive putbacks. Again, those are effort plays. Tip of the hat to Julie right there.
And McKee came out of nowhere to get that loose ball. The drive taken away in the lane by Mackenzie Dara. Long lead pass for Hutchins. Oh, she is hammered to the floor and over the end line. Number 22, Raven Thomas. That looked like a wide receiver and a safety.
Okay, challenge. Does Coach Burson have a red challenge flag in her sock?
Golly Pete.
She can toss out there.
Kelsey went
I
up.
think that was Richard Sherman on
Julio
Jones.
Golly Pete. She was hit in the air and went to the floor. Cutchins.
That's a block.
Yeah, well, sure it was. There, a three-pointer up, no good. Knocked out of bounds, should stay with North Georgia, and it does.
Per the behind-the-player rule.
And I'm a believer now. I didn't believe it until you have made me a believer in that. Inbound comes down low, schedule, bounces it out to Dara. Livesay back to Amber in the corner, drives baseline, in traffic, shot no good, hits the underside of the rim, gets it back, feeds, Hutchins up, no good. McKee got a hand on it, but the Lakers have the ball.
Okay, good possession by North Georgia.
Quickly, Tweety Hawkins, that should be a charge. That should be a charge.
When the defensive player is in position and has time to cross their arms above their chest for protection, just go ahead and credit that to a offensive foul.
Yep. Inside a minute to play until halftime. 6-point lead for the Nighthawks with the ball. McKee away to Livesay. Jordan closely checked by Denard. Now with 15 to shoot, gives way to McKee. Julie in traffic, shoots and is fouled as the players fall like bowling pins. That's going to be charged to Tweety Hawkins, her second foul of the ball game. And she will quickly check out. Tiara Johnson hustles over to check in after the first foul shot from Julie McKee. First one good. Julie on the season, averaging 7 points per contest, 64% at the line. And to make it 8 ball game, and she does. That would be the largest lead of the night for the Nighthawks.
Don't ease up here, ladies.
35 seconds to go. Nice double team in the corner. And a steal by Schedule, but gave it right back. Down low, open. The shot is up and good.
Great job by our table right there on the shot clock reset.
Basket by Raven Thomas, 34-28. Now the Nighthawks can hold for one. Double teamed is McKee. Oh, my goodness. They're going to call an offensive foul on Julie McKee. Not positive about that.
Need to be careful here. We were up 8, thought we had a stop and a steal and could have held for the last possession, but in turn they've got the steal back basket. Let's finish this well-contested first half with a stop.
Tara Johnson with 10, 9. Now away with 6 seconds. Gets it back, does Johnson with 4, 3, 2. The drive, the shot, it's up, it's good at the buzzer. 34-30 is your score. North Georgia saw their lead cut in half in the last 30 seconds of the second quarter.
Yeah, that was just a bad, unfortunate last 30 seconds of the game there, or of the half. We thought that we really had a possession taken away there with the steal. It's just unfortunate there. It's a good half. You're up 4. You're forcing foul trouble. You're having them to be attentive to foul trouble. And so let's just not have the bad taste in our mouth from the final 30 seconds. That was a great 9 minutes and 9.5 minutes there. Or excuse me, 19.5 minutes.
Exactly. We will take a break. When we come back, we'll look at the numbers from the first half of this matchup between North Georgia and Clayton State. The Nighthawks lead 34-30. Stay with us. Halftime report is straight ahead on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
I am a brother.
I'm a freshman.
I am an artist.
I am an entrepreneur.
I am a civilian.
I am a junior.
I am an ambassador.
I am a music teacher.
我是国际学生.
I am a commuter.
I'm an actor.
I am an intern.
I am a researcher.
I am a senior.
I am an athlete.
I am a veteran.
I am a sister.
I am a sophomore.
I am a singer. I am an educator.
I am a scientist.
I am a resident.
I am a writer.
I am a leader.
I am a cadet.
I am a volunteer. I am a musician.
I am a tutor.
our UNG.
It starts right when you hit the court. You imagine your finest moment. The game-winning shot that gets you to the dance, a monster dunk or no-look pass, and cutting down the net. Sports lets us dream of our own success and prepare us for our finest moments on and off the court.
What is the Golden Eagle Band? Established in 1873, we are the oldest organization on campus. Excellence in music is our passion. Our spirit of brotherhood provides friendships that last a lifetime. We compete and perform just for fun. Join the tradition.
At the half, a 4-point ball game in favor of North Georgia, ranked 20th nationally alongside Lee Glenn, Craig Corbin. Look at the numbers, and the Nighthawks from the floor, 62% beyond the arc, 5 of 8. They were just a torrid pace that hit their first 4 in a row, seemed like, to start the ball game.
Yeah, we Amber missed her first one, and then we got to 12 points courtesy of 4 made threes, and a little bit of fool's gold for us because there can be no expectation to shoot 5 of 8 or double that 10 of 16 from 3-point line. I think that a couple things that I don't feel like are sustainable, and that's the 3-point shooting success. We've got to find a way to be better at twos. So, 43% is a relatively good number, but 12 of 28 is not good. I'm sorry, but if you take away the threes, that's only 7 of 20. So that's down in the middle 30s, and so you can't win games shooting middle 30s from twos. 13 turnovers is a little bit problematic.
Yeah.
And that's in turn leading to easy offense going the other way for Clayton State. I think that when you look at Clayton State's made 12 field goals, 10 twos, 2 threes. Only 2 of those baskets have been assisted. So that means that they are getting the ball in the open floor, taking off and kind of creating their own offense, or getting offensive rebounds, which they have 5 of, and sticking back. So it's not an assisted kind of play. And so I think that they struggle against our set defense, but things that we've got to go down there and clean up are our 13 turnovers, which have been just kind of telegraphed, tentative passes. We've got to expect an arm to be in the passing lane. And we've only seen 7 players on the floor to their 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you alluded to in the pregame show our depth, and those tables have seemed to be flipped. They've played 11 versus our 7, and even more so than that. You talked about Tiara Johnson in the pregame show, 4 of 7, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. That's all slash points that we've got to find a way to keep her in front of us.
We will take a closer look at the box scores in just a moment. We'll take a break. When we come back, more on the halftime report here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
have it. Everything in your hands, nothing in your way. A new and better way to manage and control all your money. You, exclusively by BB&T.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
I want everyone to rally behind such a great cause for Make-A-Wish. It's not just for us, and it's not just for the school. It's for the kids that we'll be helping. It's for them.
And it's not just raising money for a charity. It's raising money to make this kid's dream come true.
I never, still to this day, would have thought that it would have touched me the way that it did that day. To truly say that it was a life-changing moment for myself is true. And I think it was for our program, our team, and our university. It was truly one of the most memorable experiences of my coaching career.
You really just see the community come together to make this event special and make it unique. And I think that's one thing that we like to try to brand ourselves with here at UNG is we're unique, and we like to do the special, small things that make children's lives and dreams come true.
Jordan Livesay, the leading scorer for the Nighthawks with 9 points, 3 of 5 from the floor, and all 3 from beyond the arc. No foul shot attempts, a couple of rebounds to her credit in 17 minutes of play. 7 points in the first half from Julie McKee, 2 of 3 from the floor, 1 of 1 beyond the arc, and a perfect 2 of 2 at the line in only 10 minutes of action. 5 points for Kelsey Hutchins, 2 of 9 from the floor, drew a lot of defensive attention as you would expect. 4 points for Mackenzie Dara, great play in her 13 minutes on the floor. Also 4 points for Maddie Hetzel, nicely done there, 2 of 3 for her. 2 points for Dina Blankenship, 3 thus far for Amber Schedule. Collectively 43% from the floor, 62% from beyond the arc, and 5 of 7 at the foul line. One player in double figures, and Lee, you alluded to earlier, Tara Johnson, 4 of 7 for 12 points on the night. And man, virtually every player in the ball game in the first half for Clayton State.
Yeah, it's balanced. Let me jump over to our side real quick first. Although we've only had 7 players on the floor, it's been a balanced effort from those 7. Likewise for Clayton State, you mentioned it seems like if they rode on the bus, they've been out there and pressing us. I think one thing that we got to pay attention to is that their pressure is coming from every angle. 6 different players have generated either an offensive rebound or a steal. So whereas our extra possessions are coming from Mackenzie Dara, Deanna Blankenship, and Kelsey Hutchins. So we got to find a way to be attentive to their pressure, where it's coming from, what angle it's coming from, and not play tentative out of it, play aggressive out of it. So I think that our depth is better, but I think our talent is better too. I think that they are, really kind of overachieve with their ability to press and create these possessions and forcing us to play with wide eyes. We've got to play with narrow eyes, pin our ears back, and play through the pressure.
Second timeout. When we come back, highlights from the first half. The matchup between the Nighthawks and the Lakers right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Follow your dreams. Gain an advantage. Choose the University of North Georgia. UNG offers a unique range of educational programs and services that cannot be matched. Academic prestige, dynamic friendships, and leadership development are all within your reach. Begin your journey today with UNG. the University of North Georgia, you are the priority. Supported by a student-focused learning environment, UNG is an extraordinary combination of programs, people, and places spanning 4 campuses. Choose your pathway today and thrive.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
What you've gained as a student will be just as important to you as what you did as a player. As long as you know that you made the effort to do the best of which you're capable, there's no failure. Success on 3.
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes. And just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
On a night where purple is much more prevalent in Memorial Hall, it's because of the We Back Pat Alzheimer's Awareness Purple Night. Proceeds from tonight's action will go to the Pat Summit Alzheimer's Foundation, and a well-deserved cause for tonight's efforts. And Lee, that's something that everyone in the athletic department was anxious to be a part of.
Yeah, it's anytime, North Georgia is a comprehensive department to where if we're really paying attention to the mission outside of just the wins and losses, and whether it be Make-A-Wish or whether it be leadership development, whether it be promotions like this, we're all in, and as is the Nighthawk community, as you can see, as much purple that's here in the building tonight.
A worthy cause. We'll take one final timeout. Be back with the second half between the Nighthawks and the Lakers right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
We have so much to celebrate in Division II, but we're especially proud of our commitment to Make-A-Wish.
Division II student athletes have led a 10-year initiative to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions.
Nearly $3 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted. We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why? It's simple.
Because we care.
The UNG Campus Connection is your university bookstore. It's the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom, and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks Nest with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Campus Connection is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Thank you.
Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you.
Thank you for giving. Thank you.
Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for your support.
Thank you for helping me be a Nighthawk.
Teams on the floor, and we are ready for third quarter action here between the Nighthawks of UNG and the Lakers of Clayton State. Lakers will have the first possession of the third quarter, having scored the last 4 points of the second quarter. A miss there, and rebound to Kelsey Hutchins. Long lead pass up to Blankenship. Dina kicks it out to Livesay. 3 is up, well short, loose ball. Blankenship the rebound, fakes, shoots, no good. Rebound snared by guess who? Livesay. Shot blocked, gets it back. Hutchins in the lane, through the hands of Blankenship, gets it back. Dina drives underneath the give to Hutchins, but taken by Cunningham.
Oh, that was one of those possessions where you felt like you had to get something out of it.
Oh my goodness. A pivot foot that was dragged, but no foul or no turnover call. Nonetheless, the Nighthawks get the ball. Schedule for three. In and out, no good. Oh.
Clean look by Amber, though. Those have been hard to come by. Just got to make sure that she sees the next one go in.
Played a minute here in the third quarter. Three attempt is up, no good for Dejan Denard. Rebound Hutchins, who gives it to Maddie Hetzel.
I think that we should just blow the horn again and start over, both teams.
I am in agreement. Schedule to the wing, now back out front, take it away, stolen by Tiara Johnson, and the Snowbird layup. Goodness.
Telegraphing our tentative passes, unfortunately.
Now a 6-0 run if you go back to the second quarter. The lob over the top to Hutchins. Kelsey, left-handed shot is good.
That is the benefit of putting the shooter on the backside that they can't help off of.
And a beautiful lob that time to Hutchins. Out front, Denard drives baseline. The shot is up and good.
Late help there. Got to get that help coming off the tape or the midline outside of the paint.
2-point ball game, 36-34. Nighthawks the lead and the ball. Blankenship out front to Livesey. Now Hutchins to Hetzel. Maddie. Couple of dribbles to the baseline. Stops, falls. Jordan has the ball with 9 to shoot. Back to Maddie with 7-6. Hetzel in the lane. The floater, no good. Rebound to the Lakers.
Clean look. Great job by Maddie getting to the middle of the paint there.
Jamicia Banks with the ball in between the circles, guarded by Schedule. Now on the wing to Denard, three, way off the mark. And Hetzel has it for North Georgia. 7:04 to play in the third. Livesey closely checked. Away to Hetzel out front. Now on the wing to Blankenship. Dina, one dribble and the skip to Schedule. Amber for three.
Both times have resulted in open threes. We got to stop going station to station. Those are the passes that they're jumping the pass on.
Banks answers with a 2, and it's 39-36. Nighthawks by 3.
It neutralized Clayton's pressure by just having Amber bring the ball up. Takes them out of their pressing rotation.
Hutchins, the pass intended for Schedule, goes out of bounds. Dara will check in, replacing Hetzel. So that's the tallest lineup for the Nighthawks on the floor right now. Hutchins, Schedule, Dara, and Blankenship, along with Jordan Livesey. Tweety Hawkins gives way to Tiara Johnson out front. Now the pass to Donovan Dyson. Dyson away to Hawkins. Tweety to the foul line, back out front. 10 to shoot, 6 to play in the third.
Drive right.
Johnson with 5, puts it up and hits from 17 feet.
Take that. That's a lot of dribble play to create that one shot, so we take that.
Schedule across midcourt. Now to Dara. McKenzie gives it right back to Amber, who gives it right back to McKenzie. Dara one dribble and to Amber. 13 to shoot. Schedule top of the key, back to McKenzie, over to Livesey with 7. Skips it to Schedule, long 3, no good. Rebound to the Lakers. Oh, and a steal. Blankenship goes to the floor and is fouled in the process.
First to the floor always wins on a loose ball situation. That's an adage that coaches push to their team. We want to be on a 50-50 ball, first team to the floor. Good things happen.
Second on Dyson. Nighthawks with the ball, leading by 1, 5:18 to go in the third, 39-38. North Georgia. Hutchins. Bounce pass intended for Blankenship, right back to Kelsey. 17-footer, good.
Long 2. Official with a 2 down. This official opposite 3.
There's a disagreement that goes on the board as a 3.
Okay, we'll take it.
We will indeed. That is for Kelsey.
assisted her own basket. Her pass attempt was knocked away, went right back to her.
10 points now on the night.
Whoa.
That shot is an air ball, and Blankenship will let it go out of bounds. Donovan Dyson missing the mark, and a timeout on the floor. 4:40 to play in the third. Nighthawks 42, Lakers 38. This is the Nighthawks Sports Network.
24 meals under $4, just like in 1934.
$4 was a lot in those days. That can't be right.
Oh, I was there. Back then, you not only got to choose from 24 meals under $4, you also got a shave, a shoe shine, and a new suit. Used to be called Steak and Shake and Shave and Shoe Shine and Suit. They even put it on the sign. Till it broke.
Is that a Steak and Shake suit?
Walter, did this look like a Steak and Shake suit?
Get 24 meals for under $4, only at Steak and Shake.
Hey, Banks. Have a seat and let me make you uncomfortable. Up those grades, son, or the only position you'll be playing in college is sitting on me. You're still awake? Have a seat on old Mr. Bench. At least your buns will fall asleep.
Is this the one about the high school hotshot who gets benched in college? Hey, man, T, move down. It's a tearjerker.
Team's back on the floor. Nighthawks will have possession. 4:40 to play here in the third.
Metatarsal.
The metatarsals.
Is that right?
Sounds good.
No, I don't think it is.
That's the answer to a quiz that we had there at the break. Lives a baseline jumper, no good. Rebound, Mackenzie Dare, the follow over the top, wouldn't go. Lakers quickly the other way. The shot by Johnson up, no good. And taken by Kelsey Hutchin. Nice
Pitch.
pass to Schedule. On up ahead to Blankenship. Feeds Mackenzie Dare off her two.
Good things happen when you pitch up ahead of the press. That's why I was yelling pitch there. Good job. Good, great catch by Deanna to give that to Mackenzie.
With the ball, Tweety Hawkins launches a three. And when I say launch, that one, Elon Musk and SpaceX would be proud of that one.
She was construction.
From the hip. In the key, Hutchins takes the pass, lobs down low. Oh my goodness. And the defender went over the top of Blankenship, who faked.
The shot fakes are called lifts. She lifted her over her shoulder.
My goodness, and bless her heart, Tiara Johnson has a smile on her face as she gets up.
Could have been an injured neck the way she came down.
She took a tumble. She literally did a complete revolution there.
Am I being optimistic, hoping that's her third?
You would be, well, actually, believe it or not, I have it as her first. What? Three no good by Schedule. Rebound to the Lakers.
Yeah, that was being optimistic.
Yep. A three is no good. Rebound attempt. Livesey got a hand on it, but knocked out of bounds by Cunningham.
Always the back person is guilty.
44-38. Nighthawks on top with the ball.
We'll get doubled here now because Amber's not bringing it up.
Livesey works it up.
Here it is.
Against Dyson. Bounce pass to Schedule. Amber guarded by Tweety Hawkins.
That is a foul.
And finally,
Kelsey's over there getting mugged. Way off the ball.
The whistle and a foul on Cunningham.
Called by the under official. Very interesting.
Yeah. Timeout taken. And we will take it as well. 3:05. Is there 30? No, it's full.
Yep.
3:05 to play in the third. 44-38 North Georgia. Right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Enough. Yeah, I'm over it.
We shouldn't need commercials to tell you we're powerful.
No thanks. Genders don't play sports. Athletes do.
Defining moments. Championship dreams. Share the experience with your family and friends. The 2017 NCAA Division II Women's Basketball Championships, March 21st, 22nd, and 24th at Alumni Hall in Columbus, Ohio. Visit ncaa.com/tickets for your tickets today.
3 minutes, 5 seconds remain here in the third quarter of play. The inbound lob comes from Blankenship to Livesay. Back to Dina. One dribble and a bounce pass to Livesay. Dangerous bounce pass. Jordan with 18 to shoot, launches a three. It's up, it's short, but gets her own rebound and throws it off the defender. How did she do that?
That's probably going to be a highlight. A highlight that's not a basket. That's an effort play. Takes high IQ to pull that off.
Threw it back as she fell out of bounds. A long lob inside. Hutchins shoots, was fouled, no whistle. Rebound Livesay, left it short. Rebound Blankenship, double teamed, gives it out. Schedule three, up, wouldn't go. Rebound, and the foul by Hutchins.
That's like our second possession of the half where there were so many great plays. You just felt like you had to get something out of it. And it's good to see that we did, to probably on your hieroglyphics chart match our highest lead of the game until that.
Oh, goodness. Continuation play. Basket is good. The foul on Hutchins, and that sends Rackley to the line. 76% on the season. And she completes the three-point play, 46-41. Bounce pass to Livesay on the inbound from Schedule. Jordan brings it up by her lonesome and gives way to Hutchins. Blankenship takes it down low. Now back from Dara to Blankenship through traffic. Dina fakes, shoots, no good, and a rebound to the Lakers. Through traffic, Johnson. Tierra to Tweedy. Tweedy puts her head down, drives, and scores.
Wow, it's a big-time play there.
She would not be denied on that possession.
I'm glad to see her graduate.
46-43. A lot of people in the Peach Belt would echo that sentiment. She is quite a competitor. Blankenship guarded by Johnson. Dangerous pass. Hutchins has it. Shoots. No good. And a rebound to Johnson. Hutchins goes down hard and is still on the floor. Ball out of bounds, but no saved. Right to Schedule, and finally they're going to stop play, and Kelsey may have tweaked an ankle as she went down. Play is stopped here, 1:21 to go in the third. While we have this opportunity, let's take a look at some of the plays thus far in the ball game. Of note for the Nighthawks, Jordan Livesay hitting from well beyond the arc on multiple occasions early in this ball game. Thrice in the first half. And another one for good measure there that made it a 9-0 run, followed by Julie McKee in her minutes from the first half. And now on to the second half as we see Kelsey Hutchins being helped off. And apparently an ankle.
I'll take an ankle over a knee.
Yep. Oh, and a heartbeat. Schedule will inbound, does so to Maddie Hetzel back in the ball game.
This could ironically play to our advantage because all defensive scouts are built around Kelsey, and to have her not in the game, like Clayton State doesn't even know who to match up against right now, what kind of matchups that they want.
Dara, high post, dribbles down the lane, turns, shoots, no good, ball tipped, out of bounds, and it will stay with North Georgia.
See right there, just to step up. Hopefully Kelsey can make it back here.
Inbound comes to Hetzel between the circles. Now to Blankenship on the wing. Inside a minute to play, third quarter. Hetzel drives the right side of the lane, turns, 10-footer up, good!
Man, that's a, looks like a junior play right there. Great confidence from the freshman.
stops and pops. At the other end, a baseline move and a basket for Shakira Walker.
A little too easy on the baseline penetration. Need to do a little bit better job of sliding and cutting off that driving lane.
A difference of a second and a half in the shot clock and the game clock here in the third quarter. Hetzel with the ball, guarded by Banks. 15 to shoot. Hetzel now to the wing. 10, 9, 8. Hetzel with 6 to schedule. 5, 4. Amber puts it up. It is short. Rebound Livesey with 2, 1. The baseline shot would not go.
Still got the lead. Lost the quarter by 1, but still got the lead and going to go into these final 10 on the north side of the scoreboard.
And we're up 3, 48-45 of the Nighthawks. We'll take a break. Be back with the fourth quarter. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
I want everyone to rally behind such a great cause for Make-A-Wish. It's not just for us, and it's not just for the school. It's for the kids that we'll be helping. It's for them.
And it's not just raising money for a charity. It's raising money to make this kid's dream come true.
I never, still to this day, would have thought that it would have touched me the way that it did that day. To truly say that it was a life-changing moment for myself is true. And I think it was for our program, our team, and our university. It was truly one of the most memorable experiences of my coaching career.
You really just see the community come together to make this event special and make it unique. And I think that's one thing that we like to try to brand ourselves with here at UNG is we're unique, and we like to do the special, small things that make children's lives and dreams come true.
Movie night, take 1.
Where are the King's Hawaiian rolls? Guys, come on. What's it take to keep some rolls in a bowl?
Irresistible King's Hawaiian bread in the deli or in-store bakery.
All right, let's go again.
Our thanks to King's Hawaiian and all the fine sponsors here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. First possession of the fourth quarter. Maddie Hetzel had to throw it off a defender to keep possession. Now 6 to shoot. Mackenzie Dare with 4, 3. Blankenship down the lane, throws it up. It's no good. And a rebound to the Lakers. No whistle. A lot of contact, but no whistle. Banks. That one is no good. Rebound, battle, offensive board, no good. And now Blankenship comes out of there with it, and the outlet to Hetzel.
These final 9 minutes are going to be really physical.
Livesey for 3, no good. Rebound to Thomas.
Halfway down there.
With the ball, Monica Alexander gives way to Rackley. Now in the hands of Banks. Rackley, no good. Rebound snared by Hetzel. The freshman from Flowery Branch calmly brings it up the floor.
Definitely not playing like a freshman.
No, sir. Schedule back to Hetzel. Drives, shoots. This one no good. Rebound, Dara, who'll go to the line for 2. That is going to be charged to Walker. At the line, Mackenzie Dara. That was right on the mark. 49-45. Mackenzie averaging 7 points a ball game. Julie McKee back in the ball game now for the Nighthawks. Second one no good, but a rebound by McKee. Julie McKee goes baseline. Kicks back, Livesey for 3. It's up, it's no good. Battle for loose ball, and Banks has it for Clayton State. Banks drives, shoots way too easily right through the defense. One possession game, 49-47. Hetzel to Blankenship to McKee.
Good to see Kelsey Hutchins coming back to the scores table.
It is
to check
great. Livesay with 10 to shoot. Mackenzie Dara now to Blankenship with 7. Finds Hetzel baseline, 4, 3. McKee with 2, 1. Julie McKee puts it up and hits at the shot clock buzzer.
We got to skip against this zone defense.
Rackley drives, shoots, and scores. Well, I'll tell you, the layups have been way too easy tonight for Clayton State.
They get a layup on the first 10 possession, and we have to hit a tough contested floater with single digits on the shot clock. That's just a little too stressful for North Georgia.
2-point lead, 7:14 to go in the ball game. Hetzel to McKee, 3 on the way. It is no good. Rebound Blankenship, who follows, and it's a 3-point opportunity.
Rim. None of them are easy. It's good to see Blankenship get one of those to go down and absorb the contact. Good possession for North Georgia. Right now our adjustments are going to be on the defensive end, Craig, finding a way to slow up this easy transition offense dribble penetration from Clayton.
Both Hutchins and Schedule back on the floor.
2 names I like to see checking in.
Blankenship for the 3-point play. Got it.
Atta girl.
Back to a 5-point lead. 7 minutes remain. Peach Belt battle. Around the horn go the Lakers. Tweety Hawkins back to Tiara Johnson. 15 to shoot. Now Hawkins around a moving screen from Cunningham. The kick to Johnson. Back around to Alexander. Monica down the lane. Triple teamed off the glass. Wildly no good. Offensive board. Oh my goodness. That was a block all day long.
When the official courts to the table, that's not a good look.
That was a woeful call.
Yeah, the optics on that don't look good when it's a whistle, crowd reaction, and then we go into explain mode.
At the line, foul shot good by Cunningham, 70% on the season.
I think Coach Coleman is even arguing the call. That's like that hasn't been called all game.
Second one coming now for Ashley. Trying to make it a 3-point ball game and does so. Inbound comes to McKee.
Here comes the early double.
Bounce pass to Schedule. Right back to Julie. Dangerous.
Skip and play. There we go.
They skip it to Hetzel. Nicely done. McKee, the lob to Hutchins in the key. Now Schedule 3 in the corner. Up. Would not go. Ball tip, but the Lakers have it. 1-on-1. Johnson drives, shoots, scores. She's lightning in a bottle.
Yeah, just such quick. They're getting such easy offense in transition.
1-point ball game, 54-53, a 4-0 run by the Lakers. Alexander defends McKee. The pass to Hetzel. Back to Julie. Now Schedule on the wing, top of the key, and McKee. Bounce pass at the foul line. Hutchins to Maddie with 5. Puts it up. That one might have been partially blocked. Loose ball, scramble, and a rebound by the Lakers. Was she out of bounds?
No. Amber got it and was going off balance and saw the Clayton player laying halfway out of bounds, so she just handed it to her.
Heady play.
Yeah.
How polite. Yeah. McKee bounce pass. Blankenship no good. Rebound. McKee battles for it. Goes to the floor, and they're going to charge her with a foul.
That's a great baseline outset called by Coach Burson there. I really like that action. Elevator screen just as a misdirection going the other way. Looks like we're trying to get Amber Schedule for the 3, and then we dive Deanna to the rim there. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to finish the short shot, but good play call here. Got to dig in our heels right now. First chance for Clayton to take a lead.
54-53, not since they led 19-18 early in the second quarter. Now the Lakers led. A 3 for the lead, no good. Offensive board, foul on the play to North Georgia. And that's on Livesay. First on Jordan. Lakers will have it along the baseline. Hawkins to inbound, does so. Alexander, three, in and out, no good. Rebound, Dara on the weak side. McKee brings it up in traffic. Nearly lost the handle. Hands it to Schedule. 5 minutes to go. Nighthawks, a 1-point lead in the ball. Schedule works the left side of the lane. Now the lob taken away by Cunningham. And the Lakers have a chance to retake the lead. Hawkins, shot is up and good.
They're so good defensively that it creates those easy offense. They do a great job of creating that offense through defense.
6-0 run for the Lakers. McKee, the basket, and one.
You get that lead up, you become very tentative. It's great to see us come back and see Julie make a great effort play on that and one.
Timeout on the floor, 4:28 to play, and the Nighthawks on a 1-point lead. We'll be back in a moment on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Now you have it. Everything in your hands, nothing in your way. A new and better way to manage and control all your money. You, exclusively by BB&T.
It starts right when you hit the court. You imagine your finest moment. The game-winning shot that gets you to the dance. A monster dunk or no-look pass, and cutting down the net. Sports lets us dream of our own success and prepare us for our finest moments on and off the court.
Four minutes, 28 seconds left in this contest. At the line, Julie McKee trying to complete a three-point play opportunity. High arcing shot is no good, and the Lakers have the ball. Monica Alexander with possession. Guarded by McKee. Now away it goes to Hawkins. Tweedy just inside the arc. It is no good. Rebound ripped down by Amber Schedule. Long outlet to midcourt. McKee, the zip pass to Dara down low. And Julie comes up with a loose ball, shoots, and scores!
I really thought that Julie McKee, this is the kind of game that she could have a impact in, and she's doing a great job. Craig, we're going to go to the 1-3-1 to try to change the look and their driving angles, but we just can't do it. They just are getting to the rim at will.
Way too easily. Another layup, that one by Alexander, and it's a one-point game again. 58-57. 3:33 to go in the contest. McKee between the circles. Around the screen. Now back to Dara. McKenzie thought about a three, drives, has the shot blocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with North Georgia. 9 to shoot. Checking in for the Lakers, DeJean Denard will come in for Tweedy Hawkins, and Jimachia Banks will come in for Monica Alexander. Also checking in, Rackley for Cunningham. Nighthawks have it. Up by one. Oh my goodness, and a 5-second count on the inbound.
Running the same baseline play as last time. That one just took too much time to develop.
Lakers a chance to go back in front. Rackley, 15-footer, no good. Offensive board by Thomas. Oh, and they throw it away. And it will go out of bounds. Nighthawks will have it right in front of their bench. Blankenship will check in for Hutchins. 3:06 to go. Every possession important, regardless, but seemingly more so down the stretch. Hetzel picks up her dribble. Now to Dara, top of the key. McKenzie will dribble to the wing, give it back to Blankenship. We'll hand it to Schedule. Amber away to Livesey. Hetzel with 10. Now back to Jordan out front. 8, 7, drives, shoots, blocked out of bounds.
Goodness.
And Lakers no, it's not out of bounds. They've got the ball with numbers. The dish. Now back out front they go to Banks. The lob, Rackley. Oh, that's a charge. You bet it is.
Offensive foul on Clayton State's Rackley. Her third.
And Rackley with her third. Still a 1-point lead for the Nighthawks. 2:27 and counting.
Let's not play tentative. Let's keep playing.
Pass to Schedule. Blankenship drives, bounce pass. Dara! Oh, missed the point blank shot. Rebound Livesey. They'll reset. Hetzel to Schedule. Approaching the 2-minute mark. Dara in the key. Back to Amber. Amber drives, launches a 15-footer, and it's good.
Rattles in. Good pull-up, too.
3-point lead for the Nighthawks. Inside 2 minutes to play. On the wing, Denard. Now down low, Cunningham takes it from 12 feet. No good. Rebound, Dara. Nice hustle by McKenzie. Livesey to Hetzel. Maddie brings it across half court. Away to Schedule. Amber gives it right back to Maddie with 15 to shoot. 1:30 to play. Hetzel baseline stops, skips it out. Schedule. Amber puts it up for three. It is no good. Rebound, Blankenship. Hetzel, three. It's up. It is no good.
Amber passed up the easier three and took the harder three. Big defensive stop right here.
From the left elbow, no good.
Give me that. Give me
and
that.
Blankenship has the ball, but taken right back. And a timeout by Coleman. Dina had the ball, but it was stolen from behind. 1:05 to play. One possession game. And it's a full. We will take it as well. 60 to 57. North Georgia leads Clayton State on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
I want everyone to rally behind such a great cause for Make-A-Wish. It's not just for us, and it's not just for the school. It's for the kids that we'll be helping. It's for them.
It's not just raising money for a charity. It's raising money to make this kid's dream come true.
I never, still to this day, would have thought that it would have touched me the way that it did that day. To truly say that it was a life-changing moment for myself is true. And I think it was for our program, our team, and our university. It was true.
And back we are. Let's take this opportunity to pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network. To the strains of Bon Jovi, the teams breaking their respective huddles.
John.
Old John, old JBJ.
Who is he? Isn't he like associated with a professional team of some degree?
There was a point where he was involved in the Arena Football League.
Oh, okay.
And I think he may have tried to buy the Buffalo Bills, was unsuccessful.
That probably still doesn't count either as a professional team. She shouldn't be able to check in there.
She should not.
Not, whatever.
Okay. Clayton has the ball, a minute to go. Down three with possession. Banks in the lane, 7-footer, bounces twice and goes in.
Got the matchup they wanted on the dribble handoff and just played one-on-one.
1 point lead, timeout taken. And Coach Burson is not a happy camper right now.
North Georgia.
And I'm not sure the point of her contention, but she is really.
I think she wanted the timeout on the make.
Okay.
To allow us to run the baseline and run a set from the full court. Now, they didn't award the timeout, so we inbounded the ball, and now have to inbound it on the sideline with no ability to run.
Right. And against a defensive team like Clayton State, that makes a difference.
Yeah.
The officials are huddled up near midcourt. And Coach Burson is coming over again, pleading her case.
Yeah, she's mad at the official. Yep. Coach Coleman's mad at the score table clock keeper.
52.3 seconds remain in this ball game. It's North Georgia by 1, 60-59. Amber Schedule will inbound, does so to Mackenzie Dara. Now Mackenzie is going to have to dribble it up herself, and she will pick up her dribble. Oh, and a turnover! And the Lakers will take the lead. Oh, no, they missed the basket. Get the ball back with 38 seconds. Oh, my goodness. The lob to Johnson, drives baseline, shoots, and Clayton State leads by 1 with 32 to go. Oh my goodness, 61-60, Clayton State. The Nighthawks did not respond well on the inbound. Nobody moved to the ball.
Coach Burson's furious because that's what put us in that scenario, was the having to inbound on the sideline.
Yeah.
And there's no set for having inbound at 70 feet from the, or 70 feet away.
So now this possession, there's a difference of 2.2 seconds in the shot clock and the game clock. 32.2 to play. In whose hands do you want this ball when it goes up?
What?
In whose hands do you want the ball when it goes up for the shot?
Who do I want taking this?
Yep.
Jordan Livesay, because I think she's smart enough to get a whistle to get to the free throw line.
Yep. It's a 1-point ball game.
Especially with Kelsey on the game.
The Nighthawks have Mackenzie Dara, Maddie Hetzel, Jordan Livesay, Dina Blankenship, and Amber Schedule. Amber will inbound immediately in front of the North Georgia bench. Does so to Hetzel. Here we go. Blankenship on the wing. One dribbling away to Mackenzie Dara. Now to Schedule. Lobs down low. Blankenship fakes, turns, shoots, and scores! North Georgia up by 1.
They award Clayton with the timeout before the inbound.
Yeah.
That's the same thing that Coach Burson wanted.
Yeah, and didn't get.
Yeah, and so now, I mean, but we see the difference is that we're not going to press. And we're not going to try to get a 5 count on the inbound. So that it's a moot point. But the fact that they're available to our, but the fact that they're okay, we're just waiting. So now Jamie Acton is giving them the business. But, you know, whatever, that's behind us. We've got to get a stop.
Yep.
It's about getting a stop.
Now, Clayton State should have remained standing for the 30-second timeout, did not. And we're being implored to get back on the floor. Still are not on the floor. 18.3 to go. The defensive stand of the game.
Yeah, and rebound. Cannot give up an offensive rebound here.
Inbound comes to Banks. 17 to go. The shot is quick. It's up and good.
Got a lot of time left.
They lead by 1 with 15 to go. Will the Nighthawks win it at the buzzer? They trail 63-62. Schedule behind the back with 8, 7, 6 to Livesay with 5, 4, 3. Mackenzie Dare for the win. It's no good. Blankenship, it's up. It won't go. And Clayton State wins by 1.
What a basketball game. What a basketball game.
Clayton State 63, North Georgia 62. And you hate to put any kind of weight on a call or the lack of a timeout being awarded as it should have been. But boy, did that make a difference down the stretch. A tough one tonight for the Nighthawks as they lose to Clayton State 63-62. That'll be a tough one to chew on here for a day or two.
Yeah, that's the thing is that we played pretty good, considering. Played pretty good and played without your leading scorer for majority of all of the fourth quarter and some of the third. So, you know, I tell you what, Craig, we played better. It's just unfortunate that these battles go down on the short side for North Georgia here. I tell you what, that was well played. Just a couple unfortunate breaks there at the end, not just the shots plural at the buzzer, but the turnover there late cost us a little bit. But I tell you what, hard-fought game. We knew it was going to come down to something like this.
1 point separated these two teams that came in with identical records. The Nighthawks fall to 13-4, 5-3 in conference play. Clayton State improves to 14-3, 6-2 in the Peach Belt. That will wrap it up for us. Game number 1 of our doubleheader. On behalf of Coach Burson, the Nighthawks, Lee Glenn, and everyone here on the Nighthawk Sports Network, Craig Corbin saying again your final score, Clayton State 63, North Georgia 62, right here on the Nighthawk Sports